Hello guys, Svetlana Shlopakis here. There are over 85 different types of visas you can apply for in order to travel to the UK. And I decided to write articles and to create videos to explain these types of visas. So in today's video, we are going to concentrate on the temporary visas for visitors. And if you'd like to have links to all these articles and videos, you can get them at ukvisasuccess.com/all UK visas 2021, all one word. And the links will be with you within the next 60 seconds. So let us begin.
There are so many UK visa types that I decided to divide them into 6 main categories. So there are visas for those who would like to visit the UK and to be here on a very temporary basis. And then we have visas for students, for those who would like to study here in the UK. We have a great variety of visas for those who would like to work here in the UK. And we also have a number of visas for family members. And there are 2 types: those who would like to join family members who reside here on a permanent basis, so they can either be British citizens or spouses of someone with indefinite leave to remain or a refugee status. And also we have those who are here on a temporary basis, for example, they're working or they're studying here in the UK. And we have a couple of visas for EU, EEA and Swiss citizens. And I also wanted to finalize this particular video series, which I called UK Immigration and All UK Visa Types in 2021, by talking about visas you can get as a result of asking for protection. So this video is about those who would like to visit the UK on a temporary basis. So those who would like to visit the UK for a short period of time can generally do so in one of these capacities. So they can either come to the UK as a visitor or as a parent of a child student, or surprisingly enough, you can also come here to study as a student, provided it is a short-term English language course or another course for less than 6 months. First of all, let us talk about the visitors. So if you'd like to visit the UK for a short period of time, you need to first of all check if you need to apply for UK visitors visa. The UK visitors route is for a person who wants to come to the UK on a temporary basis, usually for up to 6 months. And this visa is for example, for tourism or visiting friends or family members, or carrying out a business activity or undertaking a short course of study. If your country is on the visa national list, this means that you will need to apply for visa before traveling to the UK. In legal terms, this is known as applying for entry clearance. And if your country is not on the list, you can travel to the UK without applying for visa first. However, you should always remember that at the UK border, you will be asked questions to prove that you still meet the visitor's requirements. So despite the fact that you don't need to apply for visa, the officers at the UK border will still be asking questions to make sure that you meet the visitor rule requirements. There are 12 types of visitor routes, and I would like to go through them with you one by one. The first one is the standard visitor. This route is for those who would like to travel to the UK as tourists. And this route is also for those who would like to visit their family members, but they want to do so on a very short term basis. Usually they can remain in this capacity for up to 6 months. Sometimes family visitors can be granted their visas for up to 10 years, but still they can only remain in the UK as a visitor, and they still have to comply with the standard visitor rules, and they cannot stay here for longer than 6 months at a time. The next one is the marriage and civil partnership visa. This one is for those who would like to come to the UK to marry. So I would like to be clear here, guys. This is not for someone who wants to join their partner who is either a British citizen or who is settled here in the UK. This is only purely for you to get married or form a civil partnership or give a notice of marriage or civil partnership. So in other words, you would like to have a ceremony in the UK, and if this is so, you need to apply for this type of visa. The next one is called permitted paid engagement visas. So this UK visitor route is for experts in their fields coming to the UK to undertake specific paid engagements, and this can be done for up to 1 month. And the next one is transit visitors. This visa is for those who want to transit the UK en route to another country. Not everyone needs to apply for this type of visa. You need to check the rules before applying, and this is usually for countries outside the common travel area. This type of visa is usually valid for up to 48 hours. And then we have child visitors. There are special rules which apply to children who are under the age of 18. So if a person is under the age of 18 and they would like to travel to the UK, special rules apply, and they will need to apply for a child's visit as opposed to the visitor route. And then we have the Chinese tour group visitors. You'll need to apply for this type of visa if you would like to visit the UK in a Chinese tour group. Some call this type of visa the ADS visa. If you are a Chinese citizen, you can come to the UK for up to 30 days as part of a tour group. You need to arrange your trip through the approved destination status agreement, and that's why these visas are called the ADS. And to qualify, you need to be part of the tour group consisting of a minimum of 5 people, and you'll need to stay with the group for the whole duration of your visits here in the UK. And also your tour must be organized by the ADS licensed Chinese tour operator. And also we have a short-term students. So if you're over the age of 16 and you would like to study on a short-term course in the UK, you can apply for this type of visa. This course should be no longer than 6 months, and it has to take place at an accredited institution that is not a state-funded school or academy. And this institution will need to be accredited by the Home Office. So in other words, it has to be on the list which is recognized by the Home Office, which is, by the way, being updated on a very regular basis. The next one is academic visitors. You can apply to come to the UK as an academic visitor if you would like to remain here between 6 to 12 months. So this type of visa may be for doctors or authors who are writing books, and your application will be successful if you can prove that you are highly qualified in your field of expertise. And also, to qualify, you need to be working in your area of expertise at an academic institution or an institution of higher education overseas. The next one is very little known visa, which is known as clinical attachment or dental observer visitors. If you are an overseas graduate from medical, dental or nursing schools, you can come to the UK as an observer, and you'll need to provide written confirmation of your offer to take up this post. And additionally, you'll need to also confirm that you have not undertaken this activity in the UK before. Another very little known type of visitors visa, which is called visitors to receive the professional and linguistic assessment board test, and the abbreviation for that is Pleb Test. And this test ensures that doctors who qualified abroad have the right knowledge and skills to practice medicine in the UK. And if you graduated from a school outside the UK or a European Economic Area or Switzerland, you'll probably need to take this Pleb Test. And for those who don't know about this test, it consists of 2 parts. Part 1 is the written multiple choice exam with around 180 questions, and part 2 is a practical objective structured clinical exam known as the OSCE. You'll need to pass both parts of this test before you can apply for registration with the license to practice medicine here in the UK. The next category is for those who would like to receive private medical treatments in the UK. Usually you'll need to provide a letter from your UK doctor in support of your application, and in this letter your doctor will need to specify your medical condition, and they will also need to clarify the estimated costs and a likely duration of your treatments, and they'll also need to explain where the consultation or treatments will take place. And the final type of UK visitors applications which you can make is called organ donation visitors. This type of visa is for those who intend to donate an organ or to an identified recipient in the UK, and they can also come to the UK for an assessment as a potential organ donor. So they'll need to provide that they have a generic or close personal relationship with the recipient. So these were our 12 types of visitors. And now I would like to explore with you 2 more routes which enables the applicants to come to the UK for a short period of time. So the next one is a called parent of a child student. So this UK immigration route is for a parent of a child student. This route is for those who would like to come to the UK and stay with their child. So this visa will help parents to care for their children while their children are in the UK as child students. So their child will have to be over the age of 4 but under the age of 11, and they will need to be attending an independent fee-paying school. And most importantly, this school cannot be a state school or an academy, and only one of the child's parents can be in the UK under this route. And the final short-term visa which the applicants can get is to study English here. So this route is for those who are under the age of 18 and who want to study an English language in the UK. This type of visa is suitable where the course duration is between 6 to 11 months, so it has to be over 6 months but under 11 months, and it has to take place at an accredited institution. It is important, guys, to remember here that all UK visitors can study on a recreational course for up to 30 days. And they can do so with any provider. So the provider doesn't have to be an accredited one. So they don't have to be on the Home Office list. However, this rule excludes English language courses. So all English language courses will need to be with an accredited provider. So in other words, the Home Office will need to approve and put the provider on their list before they can apply. And this is the end of today's video, where I explain the routes you guys can apply for if you would like to come to the UK on a temporary basis just as a visitor. If you found this video useful, I would really appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up and share this video with your friends, because it may well help someone understand how the UK immigration world works. Thanks very much for watching and have an amazing week, guys.